All right, it's Thursday, guys. We've been doing a lot of longer workouts on Thursday. We're switching up through this cycle here and giving you guys a little more variety. So mostly we'll be doing some weightlifting to start, maybe a little bit heavier weightlifting. The first bit here, we'll go every 2 minutes for 5 sets. We've got 3 hang snatches. Getting to about 75-ish, 80%, or working at about 75 to 80%. Okay, we're doing hang snatches. It's going to be far easier if you have that hook grip. So getting that thumb around the bar and then 2 fingers around the thumb. We always want the bar sitting right in that hip crease there with long arms. All right, so our hang position will be just above the knee here. So our shoulders are staying over the bar. We're keeping the bar close to the body. Our feet are connected to the ground. We're jumping that weight up and we're catching in our full squat position. Okay, maybe you don't have the ability to get all the way in that squat. All right, that's fine. We can stick to hang power snatches, catching as low as you can or where you feel comfortable. Or maybe you just want to practice or work on that. You may need to work with a lighter bar or PVC pipe. That's totally fine. Okay, work on that position, but we'll maintain about the same weight. Again, going every 2 minutes for 5 sets. Hang, jumping, catching the full squat, and stand. For our conditioning, we have a couplet. It's going to be overhead squats and double unders. Trying to introduce more overhead squats into this programming. Get you guys moving through that, staying a little bit lighter with those, but just trying to get a lot of volume. We did double unders on Monday earlier in the week, so if you want to do something a little bit different, that is fine. But we're starting off with 1 overhead squat, then going into 3 double unders. You're going to do 2 overhead squats, and then 6 double unders, 3 overhead squats, 9 double unders. So everything's moving up. You're going to build up to basically 10 rounds or 10 overhead squats, and then 30 double unders. Okay, so how that's going to look is you'll go from the ground, you might power snatch that, or you could even do a full snatch on that first one, and we can count that as your first overhead squat. You'll go to your jump rope, you'll get 3 double unders in, or maybe you're doing 6 single unders, or possibly just maybe a couple attempts each time. Okay, then you'll go back to your bar. Maybe that'll count as your first overhead squat, and then your second overhead squat, okay? And then going back to those double unders. So it's gonna start off pretty easy, and then once you get into that 5th, 6th round, then it's gonna start to catch up. In those later few rounds, that's where it's gonna get a little bit more difficult. So good warm up kind of into the workout, and then you should be able to maintain as you go through that. And then for our finisher, we'll be doing a little bit of ring work and then or handstand work or handstand push-ups. So we'll be doing a hold with our rings, but we're going to try to work on our false grip. So if you're trying to learn a strict ring muscle up, or maybe you're trying to learn your first muscle up but trying to use false grip for that, this is a great way to start building that strength. So what the false grip is I'm basically choking up on the ring, okay, bringing it across the palm of my thumb, and then catching on the wrist here. So when I do that, I'm basically taking my wrist joint out of the equation, okay? It's a little challenging at first, and it takes time to get used to, okay? So you can start off with this hang from this position here, trying to hold that false grip, and then our hold is going to be here. Our elbows are going to be down into our hips, okay? We're holding that false grip. We're staying tight to the body. Okay, then we've got some handstand push-ups here. Kicking up to the wall, going down. It's just 5 to 10. Working on the position, screwing the hands in the ground. Fully extend. If you want to work on maybe doubling up the mats and just getting comfortable going through that range of motion, great. Maybe you're stronger and you want to do some deficits, that's fine too. We can stack up some plates and go a little bit lower, okay? Or maybe we're doing the downward dog version here, or piked version, excuse me. Feet up on the bench, we're trying to get those hips over our head the best we can, going down and pressing through. Okay, so just working that upside down pressing strength with our body. That'll do it.